Hey everyone, thanks for liking and subscribing to my page. I wanted to keep you up to date on some of the things that we have to look forward to this fall. The first of which is my husband and I wrote a children's book. So here's a little intro to that. And please stay tuned for a children's meditation series that'll be coming up this fall. Thanks, and I hope you enjoy. Hi, I'm Kate Allison, co-author of the book The Goose and the Guest House. I initially wrote the poem just in a quick couplet and sent it off to my husband Ben, who was at the time living in London. And he was the one that really believed in it, and he helped me edit it and really fine-tune it and added some couplets here and there. And then we had a working story.
My name's Ben Allison, and I'm the co-author of The Goose and the Guest House. I authored probably about 20% of the book, and Kate did most of the work.
Being outside is really important to me and my husband, and at least once a week, if not more, we're out hiking somewhere through the forest, whether it's at Red Lair, which is a really beloved place in both of our hearts, or up at the Quiet Place, another retreat center outside of Asheville. We love to be outside, and so I drew a lot of inspiration for the little cottage from the Quiet Place up in just outside of Asheville. And it's a really beautiful retreat with tiny little cottages, and for me it's always been a place of inspiration and a place where I could find solace for myself. And so I was thinking about, what about other people and where could they find solace, and especially for kids. And so that was part of the inspiration for the Guest House. The book's based on the famous Rumi poem, The Guest House, a poem that's about our feelings and how they come and go, and that each feeling has a lot to teach us. So this is a children's version of that, and we've got lots of different animals, each with a different feeling, a different emotion that they're working through, and they all come to Gus's guest house. And Gus is our main character, our goose. We used an online forum to find an illustrator and ended up with Noah, who at the time was in Cairo, Egypt. And she did some phenomenal watercolor mock-ups for us, and we ended up having these beautiful watercolor illustrations for our book.
My favorite part was receiving the illustrations for the first time. We knew the book was going to be good. I mean, Kate is an incredibly talented writer, so she writes phenomenal work, children's books and other styles of writing. But to turn that into a book that's found on the shelves, there's a lot of work to do. There was a lot of formatting, color grading, and just little tweaks to make it a perfectly formatted and bound book that we could be proud of. My favorite character is probably either Leo the lion, who's courageously brave, or Sally the shamed snake. There are some plain characters, there are some interesting characters, there are some quirky characters, and there are some outright ridiculous characters. Thud thud outside, an incoming guest is Drury the dragon, back from her nest. No matter how teensy, quirky or tall, Gus simply pours tea and invites in them all.
When Beaver the bully appears on the lawn, his teeth bring destruction and then he is gone. Even though all these creatures are making a mess, Gus is not tempted by the serpent of stress.
I hope that the book brings families together and opens up conversations about feelings, emotions, and some of the socio-political things going on right now, and that it encourages dialogue across all generations, encouraging values based in love and acceptance.
I just hope that it's enjoyed by as many people as possible, because a lot of work, time and effort went into this, and Kate, as I said, is an incredibly talented writer, and everyone should be reading this book, The Goose and the Guest House.